Chef Andrew here to teach you how to make a demi glace. To make a demi glace, you can either start with an espagnole sauce, which we did in an earlier video, or we can just go straight with the stock. We're going to go straight with the stock version of this because this is the way it's done in a lot of restaurants that use a demi glace. Is you're going to take about 4 cups of your brown stock that you made. Usually it's a veal stock. We made a brown stock, kind of cheater veal stock, by using chicken and beef shank and beef marrow. So that stock is now here in this pan. What we're going to do is we're actually going to bring this up to a simmer, and we're going to let it simmer. And again, this is 4 cups. We're going to let it simmer until there's only 1 cup of liquid in this pan. Alright? That'll intensify the flavors. A lot of the impurities will evaporate along with the steam, but we're going to get a denser, more gelatinized little piece of chicken beef flavoring in this, and that demi-glace goes into a lot of sauces such as bordelaise and other things like that. At that point, we'll check it. If it's not where we want it, we'll probably add a little bit more stock and then reduce it back down to that 1 cup. But we want to get rid of 75% of the liquid and keep 100% of the flavor. I'll come back once it starts thickening. Alright, so I'm about 1 hour into cooking the stock for the demi-glace. I'm down to about 3 cups of stock left. It's looking really good. You see, I'm not doing a rolling boil. I'm doing a nice bare simmer. There is some scum forming, but I can take it off later. I don't want to really mess with the stock while it's simmering at the moment because I really want it to simmer and gelatinize. And what we're looking for is not only we're going to be intensifying the flavor here and losing some liquid, we're going to be concentrating the collagen that came from all the chicken bones and the beef bones. And that collagen is going to gelatinize it so that when we cool it down, it'll be almost like a jelly. And that is called demi-glace. So I'm going to come back in another hour, check on this, and then we'll see where we need to go from there. But again, we're basically simmering this until we only have 1 cup of this liquid left and ready to use. Alright, it's been about half an hour. I'm down to about 2 cups of the stock now. That looks like the color has been darkening. That's what we're looking for. It's still simmering. I'm going to give this another half hour before I check on it again, and by that time we should be down to about 1 cup. If we're not, I'll just continue it then until we get about 1 cup to 3/4 of a cup, until the sauce is nice, rich, dark color and the flavor has intensified. I'll be back when that's done. Okay, I spent roughly 3 hours reducing this very slowly, and I now have a nice syrupy liquid. It's going to act just like hot syrup or hot honey. It'll coat and still color an item. It's nice and viscous. Okay, so at the moment we are done making a demi-glace. All we need to do now is cool this, and then at that point you do 1 of 2 things to it. You can use it immediately for a sauce that you're going to be making, or you can pour this into ice cube trays, freeze it into little blocks, leave it in your freezer, and then use it when you want to make those special sauces like bordelaise and a couple other ones. This is similar and quite actually, honestly, liquid gold in restaurants. This is nothing but meat, umami, a coaty finish on your tongue, almost like it wants to smother your taste buds. This is what we want. This is what we use for a lot of sauces in restaurants, is the demi glace. Though this one is called, technically it's a cheater Demi Glace, since we didn't actually use veal. We used chicken and beef to make this sauce. Okay, so I'm going to cool this and set it aside and use it for another recipe that you might see in another video. Alright, and I did reduce this, by the way. It went from 4 cups to 3 1/4 cup of sauce, but that just makes it more intensified and more flavorful. It doesn't need any flavoring just besides what you're going to add to the sauce later on.